This is MLB Imperialism, but unlike other videos, every time a team wins a game, not only are they going to take the land, they're also going to be stealing a player from the team that they beat. And starting with game one, we'd have the Cubs taking on the Rockies. And with this double by former All-Star Game MVP Elias Diaz, that would shortly be followed up by another double by Britton Doyle as the Rockies would score the first runs of this video. But that lead wouldn't last long as Belly would hit a 2-run home run to tie it up, and Dansby would hit one of his own, going 489 feet to give the Cubs the lead, which would be enough for them to secure the eventual win. Unfortunately for the Cubs, the Rockies don't have too much talent to take from, so they'd steal Nolan Jones to help out the lineup. And for the next matchup, the wheel would choose the Brewers as they'd be taking on the Tigers. And with the Tigers having Screwball, this would be a massive addition to any team, and Willie Adames clearly understood the assignment, roping this double in the second inning to set up a scoring situation. But Screwball was on the mound after all, and a strikeout followed by a ground out would leave this game still tied. Until Gio Urshela hit this no-doubt home run, but the Brewers would eventually score thanks to this triple and Hoskins' sac hit, leading to their win and Tariq Screwball becoming the newest Milwaukee Brewer. With the A's being the next team up thanks to this wheel spin, they'd be headed east, meaning they'd be taking on a Cubs team that now had the chance to already steal 2 players. Unfortunately for Cubs fans, neither Brent Rooker with this solo home run in the first inning or Aledmys Diaz with this solo home run of his own in the second inning were going to allow that to happen. And there'd be no Cub home run magic this time getting blown out, which would make the Cubs stealing Shota, who they just rocked. An interesting move, but it's time to find out the next matchup, which would be the Atlanta Braves headed south to take on the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Rays would strike first thanks to this Yandy Diaz double off of Chris Sale, which was then followed up by this 2-run home run from Brandon Lau, as that would be more than enough for the Rays to take home the win. However, with Acuna being on the IL, he wasn't eligible to join the Rays, so they'd settle for an ace and Chris Sale instead. Next up, we'd see a battle in the Northeast as the Jays would be taking on the Red Sox. Yes, the Jays are in this video even though it's a USA Imperialism, and ironically thanks to this triple by Vlad Jr., the Jays would take down the Red Sox and steal a Canadian of their own to join their team in Tyler O'Neill. And the next spin would see the Angels taking on the Dodgers in a battle for both LA and for the Angels to get a chance to bring Ohtani back home. Although it would be a tough battle to take down the Dodgers, Tyler Anderson was pitching a gem, and with this game scoreless in the top of the 6th, Dak Neto would break that tie with a solo home run, but the Dodgers were not going to be held scoreless as Mookie would come through when it mattered the most, driving in a run to tie up the game, and then Miguel Rojas would walk this game off in the bottom of the 10th inning as Ohtani would not be returning home to the Angels. He would be joined by former teammate Zach Neto on the Dodgers. The next team that we would land on would be the White Sox, and going on the road to face St. Louis, it was time to go ahead and get the White Sox off the map early. At least that's what I thought, until Dominic Fletcher hit this 2-run home run in the 5th inning. Unfortunately, a great start by Crochet would fall apart with the Cardinals tying it back up until Andrew Vaughn would hit this no-doubter. I'm not sure where this offense was for the White Sox during the regular season, but it was here now, and they'd go on to blow out the Cardinals 7-3, dealing Wilson Contreras in the process. So the team who won the last Imperialism video in the Cardinals lasted just 1 game in this one. That's the way baseball go. And the next battle we had would be in the state of California with the A's taking on the Dodgers, 2 teams that have already stolen players to their team. But Neto would come through again in this Imperialism, this time just for a different team, as his 2-run home run in the 3rd would give the Dodgers the lead in the eventual win. And they're going to be stealing Mason Miller to lock down the back end of their bullpen. The Dodgers have already made 2 upgrades. I don't know. That's kind of unfair. Next team up is going to be the Brewers. If they head south, they're taking on the Dodgers, but no, they're going to go west and take on the Minnesota Twins. And William Contreras would immediately crush a home run off Pablo Lopez to give them an early lead, but that wouldn't last. Twins tie it up. Carlos Santana, my word. Bottom 5 tie game in Minnesota. Also, just realized the Brewers, having stolen Screwball from the Tigers, decided not to use him. I don't know why that happened, but he's just sitting there in the bullpen at 97 overall, ready to rock whenever he's needed. And he would eventually be used as the Brewers went from Peralta to Screwball to Devin Williams to get this game to the 11th inning, where William Contreras would once again give the Brewers a lead. The Brewers may be a favorite right now, especially if they get another upgrade from the Twins. Devin Williams has to not be playoff Devin Williams, but he is. First pitch off the wall. It's gonna be a double. It'll be a tie game, and the Brewers, just like that, on the brink of elimination. It would take a few more innings, but the Twins would eventually walk this one off, as Scooball would join his third team of the video in the Minnesota Twins. What team will be next? It is going to be the Rangers. That's my team. I want to see them win one of these Imperialisms. I can't lie, I'll be a little biased. What direction are they headed? If it's south, it might be GG, but instead they're going to be headed north, which means they'll be taking on the Royals. Simeon, did he get it over the head? He did. First run of the game in the top of the sixth. We have DeGrom and Lugo, and it has been an absolute pitcher's duel. But Bobby Witt Jr. would not be ready for the Royals to go down without a fight in this one. Rangers with the go-ahead right on third. Extra innings. Another extra inning game. I hope it does not last near as long as the last one. The pitch runner comes in, and Bobby Witt goes home. What is he doing? It is 2-1 Rangers, and there's not even an out. But the Royals would once again tie this game back up. Wyatt Langford, top 11. Rangers are going to take back a lead. I'm going to be honest. I want the Rangers to win. Langford's out at third. What is going on? They scored 2. I want the Rangers to win, but I also don't want a game that takes 2 hours to finish like the last one. And that's a base hit. Oh my goodness. We're going to go to the 12th inning, aren't we? I know how it goes. It's scripted. Wait. They did a squeeze. Oh, no. No, why did we squeeze with the bases loaded? Wow, Rangers win it. I was wrong. The Royals didn't come back. We didn't get a 12th inning. Rangers take home the win. And the Rangers would take over a large swath of the Midwest, along with Bobby Witt Jr. And the next team up will be the Blue Jays. And for Tyler O'Neill's debut on the Blue Jays, they are going to be headed west. Bases loaded for the Blue Jays, and the newest Jay is up to bat, Tyler O'Neill. Does he come through for him? Not with a swing like that on a pitch down the middle. Oh my goodness, it looks like he's looking for a hole in his bat. There might be one. No, he swings and misses at a curveball in the dirt. Is that gonna get up the middle? Lindor off the glove. No. Oh, he was almost out. I forgot how slow Kirk was, but the Blue Jays do score. But Tyler O'Neill would show up big in his first game with the Jays, crushing this home run to give the Jays a commanding lead late into this game. If the Jays win this, they'll have quite a bit of land and already have stolen 2 players. The Jays could be a sneaky team. They already got Tyler O'Neill. I assume they're going to take Francisco Lindor from the Mets. Maybe Edwin Diaz. I don't know. We'll have to look and see. But it may not be over yet. Back to left field, and he makes the catch. Jays get the win. And they would take Lindor to bolster the Jays offense. Who will be next? Let's find out. That is going to be none other than the Giants. And they're going to be attacking north. Are the Mariners going to strike first? Julio down the foul line, I should say, not into a gap. That's a double. Mariners take an early lead, and they have great pitching, so that may be all they need. And is that going to do it? Matt Chapman is not going to hit a home run. The Mariners win. Logan Gilbert complete game shutout. Wow. So the Mariners would get some much-needed offense in Matt Chapman. Who will be next? None other than the Marlins getting their first chance in this Imperialism. They are going to be attacking north. Is that going to do it? That is over the third baseman's head. The Marlins are going to score first on an RBI single from Jesus Sanchez. Rays on upset alert already. Josh Lowe! They take the lead! Darren Mink, my boy, gives up the home run. So maybe he shouldn't be my boy. You know what? Team Rays, let's get it. Oh, he didn't catch it. Is that going to be a tie game? It might be. The throw comes in. They didn't send them second and third. Oh, him back? I think. No way he got him on that. Why was he lazy to get back? Well, unfortunately, the Marlins don't have anybody great, but they do have Jake Berger, which is better than Morel. So, ironically, after causing the double play with Jake Berger not getting to the bag and being tagged out by Morel, Berger's now going to replace Morel on the Rays. We are getting down on teams, and the next team up is going to be the Dodgers. They're going to get another chance to become even better. They're already so good. Which direction will they be attacking? That'll be south.
That's ball four.
Oh my goodness. Darvish has walked the bases loaded in the second. No matter what happens, he's already at 32 pitches. Doesn't have it out in the second. The thought of the Dodgers with Fernando Tatis in my head already is a little disgusting, but that is not going to be deep enough to score a run. I don't think. He had a weird spin though, and it is. The Oscars fast enough. Dodgers take an early lead. He's at 30 pitches this inning. This is not good for you, Darvish. This could be all the Dodgers need. It really could. Let's not forget, they have Mason Miller on the team now. It's down into the corner. One scores. Is it going to be a second? Yes. The third run is going to be absolutely toast, but they score two and go up 3-0. Tatis is 1 out away from being a Dodger, and I don't know who will beat the Dodgers at that point. Cronenworth will pop up into left field. The catch is made. The Dodgers win. The next game up would feature the Astros for the first time, as they would be taking on the Rays, who now had Chris Sale. Are the Astros going to score off of this? A ball down the line with a runner on first? Does not look like it, but Chris Sale is going to have a jam to work out of. And it's down. That is going to score two. Astros are going to take a huge lead. Jordan couldn't do it. Kyle Tucker does. Oh no. This Jordan home run in the 9th inning would be all the Astros would need to secure the win in this game, and Sale would also be joining his third team of the video as the Astros would take a stronghold in the South. And next up will be none other than, I thought it was going to be the Dodgers again for a second, but it'll be the Phillies. We got a ton of teams left in the Northeast, so who are they going to attack? They're going to be headed east, which means they're going to be taking on the Yankees. Oh man, this will be a good game. Trey Turner off Garrett Cole in the first inning. Phillies take a lead. Wow. Bases loaded for Jazz. Now, here's the problem for the Phillies. Yes, they're winning. Even if they get out of this, they do. That was Zach Wheeler's 79th pitch in the 3rd inning. That's going to be a problem. Oh, it's not a strikeout. It mustn't be the playoffs because Aaron Judge comes through. Yankees on top. And they go back to back. Why is Zach Wheeler pitching in this game right now? Do not know. Things have gotten interesting in the 9th. Luke Weaver to Bryson Stott. A home run will tie this game up, but a strikeout will end it. The grand slam was the difference. Garrett Cole with about 140 pitches till Luke Weaver came in there, but the Yankees get the win. So Bryce Harper would be joining the Yankees, the place he always belonged. Next team up, none other than the Blue Jays once again. Yo, the Jays are putting together a pretty good team. The Jays, which direction will they be attacking? It's going to be west, which means they're going to take on the Yankees, who just had a huge win themselves. Oh, Juan Soto. My goodness. Tyler O'Neill, he's tied it up. I thought that was going to be a catch, but instead, Tyler O'Neill ropes a double. We got a 2-2 game. And the Jays, if the Jays had Garrett Cole to their rotation, they're going to have a lead and be in position to do that. They could be nasty. They've added Tyler O'Neill, and he got the second. They've added Lindor. They just need a pitcher. Yankees, they got a chance to tie it up. Trevino sends one to a gap. That's gotta tie it, right? Does it not? The pitch. Ground ball, first base. Jays get out of it, but we still got baseball to go. Volpe into a gap. It's not gonna be a home run, but it will be a double. Maybe a triple, a bad throw. There's a chance. He's in at third. And there it is. Tie game. Soto comes through. Yankees back in the driver's seat. But that driver's seat would not last long, as the Jays would take back the lead in extra innings. It's a full count with Bryce Harper on deck. Don't forget about him. The pitch from Chad Green strikes him out. Jays win. The Jays' conquest of the Northeast continues, and they're going to get even better, as Garrett Cole would be joining a Jays team that has added a ton of talent already, which would bring us to our next game with the Pirates taking on the Guardians. The Guardians are guardianing, if that's, I don't know if that works like that, but they hit 2 ground balls that went for hits, and then hit a double play. Oh no, Guardians. Oh no, they guardian too much. They hit too many ground balls. Sometimes you gotta pull a ball in the air. Joey Bart, it's gonna be fair. Pirates are gonna take the lead here. And imagine the Pirates getting a boost like Jose Ramirez. They're up 2-0. Oh, Nick Gonzalez. Did he hit a home run? That's got to be out of here, right? Tanner Bibby's getting cooked. Pirates up 4-0. And there it will be. Steven Kwan is going to pop up. Pirates are going to blow out the Guardian. And with that blowout, the Pirates would be forced to venture into Ohio. But they would get J-Ram. Next up, who do we have? We're going back to the Rangers. Are we about to get our Rangers-Astros matchup? It happens once in these videos, just about every time. Which direction will they attack? It's going to be the West. And this World Series rematch of 2023 would begin with the Diamondbacks striking first. Rangers top 8 finally have their first hit. Yes, they've been no hit by Zach Gallen. Let's see if he stays in the game now. Are they going to pull him after giving up 1 hit? They are. So maybe this is the Rangers' chance. Maybe the Diamondbacks bullpen locks it up. But the Rangers would not tie it up and would be down to just 3 outs to stay alive in this video. Bobby's going to send that. Is that going to be in a gap, or will it be caught? Oh my goodness. A diving catch for the Diamondbacks to win. Oh, wow. So Bobby would be on his 3rd team as well, as the Southwest was fully controlled by the Diamondbacks now. Who will be next? We're getting down to it. It's going to be the Mariners, a team that could use some offensive upgrades, and to do that, they're going to have to beat the Dodgers. Are the Mariners going to score in the first off Ohtani? They pulled a hit and run. It was a perfect into a gap. Julio has speed. It will be. With 2 outs, top first, Mariners take a lead. Miguel Rojas tie game. Of all the Dodgers hitters, not the one I would have expected to tie it up, but here we are. And that is going to be a fair ball. Will Smith may have just blown this game open. There's 1 run. There's going to be a second. There's the second one. Dodgers up 5-2. And thanks to this perfect by Ohtani, the Dodgers would walk off the Mariners and steal Julio Rodriguez as they take over the Pacific Northwest. I got to be honest, I don't know how anybody beats the Dodgers. And next up will be the White Sox. Hey, maybe they can keep getting better and eventually go up against the Dodgers, but that could be right here. They are going to be headed to the South, which is going to put them up against the Astros. That's going to be tough. Wilson Contreras, the newest White Sox in his first game, has given the White Sox a 2-0 lead off Chris Sale in the Astros in the first inning. Whoa. And there you have it. White Sox win 6-0, and they're about to get an Astros player. I'm guessing Al Tucker or Jordan are going to make the most sense. They don't need Chris Sale that the Astros have because they already have Garrett Crochet. And the next team up is going to be the Blue Jays once again. Man, they are playing so many games. And they're either going to be going south or they're going to be going west. Blue Jays gotta be attacking to the south. So Orioles gonna get their very first game of this video. And Santander's gonna hit a sac fly. Orioles gotta score first. The Jays, who have been getting better and better, they got Cole on the bump. Maybe they've met their match here. Spencer Horowitz, is he gonna tie this game up for the Jays? It's gonna be close. I think that's for sure gonna be, and a double. Corbin Burns giving up the run. He's gonna get pulled. George Springer's gonna bloop one in. Jays are gonna take a lead in the 7th. The Jays do not go down quietly. They got a lead. Wow, Blue Jays take home the win. Hey, maybe if there's a team that can beat the Dodgers, it's Garrett Cole, it's Francisco Lindor, Tyler O'Neill, and whoever they're about to add from the Orioles. I'm guessing maybe Gunnar, maybe Adley. We'll have to take a look and see. Less than 10 teams left. The next one is going to be the Reds, finally getting their first chance to play. And they are going to be headed to the West, which means they got to take on the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas, bottom one, a home run. The Dodgers feel inevitable at this point. But down to their last 2 outs until being eliminated, the Reds would strike as this TJ Friedl double would set up a sac fly to make this just a 1-run game. He has made Kopech throw. This is the 9th pitch of this at-bat right here. France is fighting. Is he gonna fight enough? He is. We have a tie game in LA. Top of the 9th inning, and they're not out of it yet. Tie France double. Reds tie it up. Uh-oh. Could the upset be happening? The Reds, top 10, shut down the Dodgers bottom 9, and they're going to take a lead. There's one down. Freddie Freeman flies out the center. We have 1 out. He is going to tag up and go to 3rd. They got a double play. Gavin Lux tagging up to try to set it up for Miguel Rojas to drive in the run. Down to his last strike here. Could be the biggest upset we've seen in a long time. And he gets him. Alexis Diaz strikes him out. Down go the Dodgers. What? And with the Dodgers going down, the Reds would steal Ohtani and suddenly have some of the most land in this video. With the Dodgers gone, this entire video has just changed. And I don't think any of the teams left were expected, just like the Pirates. And the Pirates are going to be headed south, which means they're going to be taking on the Washington Nationals, getting their first game of this video. And in their very first game, the Nats would rough up Paul Skeens and cruise to an easy win, as the Ohio curse would carry on into this Imperialism as well, with the Nats stealing J-Ram in the process. 6 teams left. Winner of this next game guaranteed to be in the top 5, and it'll be the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are going to be taking on the Reds or the White Sox. And headed west, they are going to be taking on the Reds with Shohei Ohtani. The Diamondbacks would strike first in this game off of Ohtani in the 5th inning, and they would never look back from this moment, steamrolling the Reds thanks to all the players they've stolen so far. And Ohtani would be going back to the D-backs, bringing the most land left in this Imperialism with them. Win, and you are one of the final 4 teams remaining, and it's gonna be the Twins taking on none other than headed west. Heading west means that the Twins have to take on Ohtani and the Diamondbacks. Is Ohtani gonna move to another team already? Willie Castro, first batter of the game. He's going yard off of Ohtani. Oh my goodness. Twins, they haven't played in a while, but they're here to play. Ketel Marte off of scoop ball. Diamondbacks have a lead. Twins down to their final strike. They've gotten absolutely dominated by the Diamondbacks. And there it is. The Diamondbacks, they got Ohtani. They got Bobby Wood Jr. They're about to steal another player. Maybe this is their Imperialism to win. 4 teams left. Who will be playing next? That's going to be the White Sox. They will be attacking to the east, meaning they're taking on the Nationals. A-Ram coming through for the White Sox. He may have struck out his first AB, but he comes through in a massive way here. They score 1. They score 2. Nationals on top 2-0. Top 9, 2 on for the White Sox. Will the Sox stay alive and take somebody from the Nats? They got Jose Ramirez. Oh my, 2 down. But it's Lou Bob up. If there's a guy who's going to drive in 2 runs, possibly 3, it's him. And, oh, this could be close. It might be a close play. Luis Robert is not fast enough. The Nationals win. So the Nats would stay alive and steal Crochet to give them an ace to lead their rotation for these final crucial games of this video. There were just 3 teams. I bet you didn't expect these 3 final teams. And we have the Nationals, They get to use crochet. Who will they be attacking? Will it be the Blue Jays? Will it be the Diamondbacks? And headed west, it'll be the Diamondbacks. Bobby Witt Jr., we have a tie game in Arizona. He does not want to become a Washington National. He's happy in Arizona, tie game. Christian Walker has crushed the ball, and it's out of here. Bottom of the fourth inning, and the Diamondbacks have blown this game open. There it is. Diamondbacks win. They dominate and get another win. This is a completely different Diamondbacks team right now with how many players they've sold. And I don't know if the Blue Jays, the final team left besides the Diamondbacks, have any chance of winning. So with J-Rim on the Diamondbacks now, it was time for the final game. And a battle for the USA. It was the Diamondbacks versus a Canadian team in the Blue Jays. Here we are, Diamondbacks versus Blue Jays. It all comes down to this. Who will be the Imperialism winner? Both teams have tons of new players. On the Jays side, we got guys like Lindor, Tyler O'Neill, Gunnar Henderson, Garrett Cole. Diamondbacks, of course, they got Bobby Witt Jr., Shohei Ohtani, Jose Ramirez now that they just stole from the Nationals. So these teams are wildly different. Uh-oh, Vlad Jr. into a gap off of Ohtani. Nathan Luke's beat out an infield single, and is he going to score? I think he will. Play at the plate is too late. Blue Jays take the first lead. Oh, Jock Peterson, Diamondbacks have a lead. Garrett Cole comes out. Jock Peterson, the first batter after. We have a home run. That is going to drop in. Moreno is going to extend the Diamondbacks lead. They're trying to get the third. He won't, though. Got too aggressive, but Diamondbacks up 3-1 now. Byron Buxton, 3-run home run. Diamondbacks, they are just unstoppable. I got to be honest. It would be a little weird if a Canadian team won an Imperialism video. So, you know, I may have to pull for the Diamondbacks to finish this out. It's going to be tough no matter what. If they blow a 9-run lead at that point, just got to give it to the Jays. I don't think that's going to happen, but a 3-1 count. You walk by Junior, things get interesting. Bases loaded for Tyler O'Neill. I mean, if there is a chance for a comeback, it does start with a grand slam or at minimum a base hit here. AJ Puck does not look good. 2-2 count to Tyler O'Neill, stolen from the Red Sox. He's going to strike out. And Kirk will drop one in. Pass the torch off to the next man. 10-2, 10-3. Runners on the corners. Springer up. I got to be honest. I don't know if I've seen a Springer hit in this entire video. And he's down to the last strike. Looks at a fastball down the middle. Springer has done little to nothing for the Jays. And he is going to end their attempt at winning the Imperialism. Diamondbacks win. They steal all the players and they win the Imperialism.